All right. Before we bring her up, let's bring the jury in, then we'll bring her up. Okay. All right, let's bring the jury in then. Everybody may be seated. Good morning, everybody. I hope you had a pleasant weekend, got away from all this for a bit, and we'll start right away. Let's call your first witness for today.
He calls Laura Lee Pedrin to the stand.
And if you want to come right over here, we'll swear you right in.
Where?
Stand right there to swear.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you give in this matter shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes.
Good morning. Can you start off by stating and spelling your name for the court record, please?
Laura Lee Pedrin, Loraley Pedrin.
Ms. Pedrin, you are really soft-spoken, so if you don't mind pulling that microphone just a little bit closer so that we can all hear you. Thank you very much for doing that. Ms. Pedrin, I'm going to start off with your relationship with Derek Pedrin. How do you know Derek Pedrin?
He's my husband right now, but I've known him for almost 10 years now.
Almost 10 years now?
Mm-hmm.
Your relationship with Mr. Pedrin is a complicated one. Is that fair to say?
Very.
Okay. Mr. Pedrin's also involved with a person by the name of Misty.
Yes.
What's Misty's last name?
Craig?
Craig?
I think.
Explain to this jury, because they heard a little bit last week about your relationship with Mr. Pedrin and also Misty's relationship with Mr. Pedrin. How would you explain that relationship?
He's with her, he's with me.
He's with both of you. Is that
Yeah.
yes?
Yes.
Okay. Does Mr. Pedrin have a child with Misty?
Yes.
And was there a time where you and Mr. Pedrin got married?
Yes.
When was that?
November 8th of 2024.
November 8th of 2024?
Yes.
At the time that you and Mr. Pedrin got married, did Mr. Pedrin know that Misty was pregnant with his child?
No.
Speculation, lack of foundation.
I'll rephrase. To your knowledge, at the time that you were getting married with Mr. Pedrin, was he aware that Misty was pregnant with his child?
As I'm aware, no.
Okay. Do you know when Mr. Pedrin found out that Misty was pregnant with his child?
I believe it was 3 days later.
3 days later? And when you say 3 days later, you mean 3 days after you got married?
After we were married, yeah.
Okay. And so as you describe the relationship today, you say it's a complicated relationship. He's with her and he's also with you. Did I get all of that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any experience with the law?
No. Not really.
Has anyone ever discussed with you marital privilege or what it means?
No.
Has anyone told you before you came into court today and were sworn to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to assert marital privilege in this case?
No.
Has anyone told you to lie to this jury?
No.
Has anyone tried to intimidate you from saying anything to this jury about what you know?
No.
I want to talk to you about February 10th of 2023. And before we go into the specifics of that day, I want you to tell this jury, tell us a little bit about what your relationship was like with Josie Dikeman around that time, February of 2023.
We were in communication. She had my son a lot, and I had them or February is when we didn't really see each other after that birthday party.
Okay. Your son's name is Sebastian?
Yes.
And is Sebastian the same age as any of the defendant's children?
I believe close in age, very close.
Would your child Sebastian get together with the defendant's children?
Yes.
Would that be the predominant way in which you would interact with the defendant, is when the
Yes.
children would get together?
Yes.
I want to talk to you a little bit about other relationships that you have. Do you know an individual by the name of Dustin Barnes?
Yes.
Who's Dustin Barnes?
My brother.
He's your brother.
Yes.
Is Dustin Barnes still alive?
No.
When did Dustin Barnes pass away?
I don't remember the date, but it's been almost 4 years.
Almost 4 years?
Yes.
Does Dustin Barnes have any relationship with the defendant when he was alive?
Years ago, when they had a relationship.
Did they have children in common?
Yes.
Who are the children that Dustin Barnes has in common with the defendant?
My niece, Jalen Barnes.
Jalen Barnes and
Just
Jalen.
Jalen Barnes.
Thank you. My hearing's still not 100%.
Sorry.
I apologize about that. You did not always live in Wisconsin, is that correct?
Correct.
You were in Texas for a period of time?
Yeah, almost my whole life.
Texas?
Yeah.
When did you move to Wisconsin?
It was January of 2014.
January of 2014.
Yes.
You were not around before January of 2014 when any of the incidents happened with this defendant and Dustin Barnes and Haley. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so you didn't have any firsthand knowledge of any of that.
No.
You moved here after all of that took place.
I moved here because of those reasons.
Okay, tell us about that.
With my brother going to prison, he asked me to stay close for Jalen.
For his child.
Yes.
And so you moved here in January of 2014 to help with his child.
Yes.
And this was specifically a child that your brother had in common with the defendant.
Yes.
Is that how your relationship came to develop with the defendant?
Yeah. I mean, at that time, Rebecca Ehlers had custody of that.
And that's the defendant's mother, is that
Yes.
correct? Okay, so I want to fast forward back to that February timeframe in 2023, okay? I want to get some historical context. Now we're going to go back to February. By the time of February 2023, you knew all of the defendant's children?
Yes.
You knew all of the children that weren't the defendants that lived in the defendant's house as well, is that correct?
Yes.
You knew Alex
Yes.
or Alex Xavier.
Yes.
How did you refer to Alex or know Alex when you would visit or communicate with Alex?
As my nephew
As your nephew?
at the time, yeah.
What name would you call him?
Alex.
I want to direct your attention to around 6 p.m. or so on the evening of February 10th, 2023. Did the defendant reach out to you about medication on the evening of February 10th, 2023?
Yes.
What was that medication for that the defendant was seeking?
She had asked me if I had any antibiotics for that she thought she had a UTI.
She asked you if you had antibiotics because the defendant had a urinary tract
She thought she
infection?
had a UTI.
Okay. Do you recall what your response was?
That I was going to look and see because I never really took all my medications.
Was this conversation between you and the defendant directly, or was there a person by the name of Kristen also involved?
Yes, she was the one that drove me there.
Who is Kristen?
She is my cousin.
She's your cousin.
Yes.
So you were with Kristen that day?
Yes. I lived with Kristen.
And so Kristen drove you where on the evening of February 10th, 2023?
To their house behind Walmart.
To the defendant's residence?
Yes.
In Unalaska?
Yes.
What was the purpose of going over to the defendant's residence in Unalaska after having a message from the defendant regarding antibiotics?
Just to drop that off to her.
To give the defendant antibiotics?
Yes,
Antibiotics are a prescription medication, is
Yes.
that correct? And this was a prescription for antibiotics that was for you, not for the defendant.
right, correct.
And the defendant was asking you if you had any prescription medication that you could share with the defendant that was not prescribed to the defendant.
Correct.
And you obliged. You stopped over and you gave her some antibiotics.
Yes.
Tell the jury about that interaction that you had with the defendant when you were dropping off these antibiotics to the defendant. Where did it take place?
Outside. She had came outside and me and Kristen were outside with her and it was less than 5 minutes, I believe.
You never went in the residence that evening.
No.
How did the defendant appear to you when you were talking to the defendant outside for that 5 minutes?
Fine, I think.
Did she report anything being amiss inside of her residence?
Of what?
Anything being wrong inside of her house?
No.
Did she say anything about Derek being a concern that evening?
No.
Did she appear to you to be normal?
Yeah.
You said this interaction lasted about 5 minutes?
I believe so. I don't really recall how long that was.
You didn't have a stopwatch to it?
No.
Not timing it, fair?
No.
Okay. Was that the last interaction that you had with the defendant on the evening of February 10th, 2023?
Yes, in person, yes.
Was there a time where you had a phone call with the defendant later on that evening?
Yes.
That was about 10:30 in the evening or so?
About so.
How long was that phone call that you had with the defendant?
I believe between 10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15
I don't recall the
minutes.
exact time.
During the phone call that you had with the defendant after 10:30 in the evening, or around 10:30 in the evening on February 10th, did the defendant bring up Derek being arrested earlier that evening?
Yes.
What did the defendant tell you regarding Derek being arrested earlier that evening?
That it was going to be easier for her to go the next day to meet with Raphael, and then said that he had choked her, but he wouldn't remember that she had lied about it. And I don't remember the rest, really.
I want to break what you told us apart piece by piece, okay?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the first part. She said it would be easier with Derek in jail for her to go with Raphael.
Yes.
What did that mean? What was that about?
She just said, like, she didn't have to worry about him, I guess.
Being Derek?
Yeah.
Was the defendant going on a date the next day?
Yes.
And was that with Raphael?
Yes.
What's Raphael's last name?
Suarez? Porfilio or something like that.
Suarez or Porfilio?
Yeah, I don't really know the whole thing.
You know Raphael, correct?
Correct.
You had a birthday party a few weeks earlier on January 14th at your house.
Yes.
Was Raphael present at that party?
No.
Okay. Has he been present at your residence at other times?
When Liliana had lived there, just to pick her up a few times.
Okay.
But that was it.
I want to go back now to your conversation with the defendant at about 10:30 in the evening on February 10th. You said the first thing you talked about was the date with Raphael and that being easier with Derek being in jail, correct?
Yes.
The second thing that she mentioned was something relative to Derek choking her.
Mm-hmm.
What was she talking about, to your knowledge, based on your conversation with her regarding that?
She just said that, oh, he had choked me, and I told them, or that she had told them that he choked her, but that he wouldn't remember it because he was drunk, apparently.
And are you aware of what incident the defendant was referring to when she was talking about Derek choking her?
No.
The defendant was not saying that Derek choked her that evening being...
She said she had lied about it.
You said she lied about it?
Yes. And that he wouldn't remember.
What did the defendant say she specifically lied about?
About him choking her.
About Derek choking her?
Yes.
And the defendant also said not only did she lie about it, but Derek wouldn't remember?
Yes.
Because he was intoxicated.
Yeah.
Did the defendant also tell you that on the evening of February 10th, 2023, Derek was arrested for a violation of the no contact order?
Well, I didn't know they had a no contact order.
Do you recall if the defendant brought that up to you during that phone conversation?
I believe so.
Okay. And do you recall whether or not she told you that was the reason why he was arrested on the evening of February 10th?
I don't recall.
Okay. The defendant's voice was not the only voice that you could hear on that phone call at 10:30 in the evening, is that correct?
Correct.
There was another voice that you heard over the phone
Yes.
from the defendant's side of the telephone?
Yes.
Tell the jury whose voice you could hear on the other side of the phone from the defense side.
Alex.
You could hear Alex's voice.
Yes.
This is a voice you knew?
Yes.
This is a voice you recognized?
Yes.
Voice you had heard many times before?
Many. Yes.
Did you hear what Alex said?
He had said that she had told him that he needed to go back to bed, and he had said that he was going to wait until she went to sleep to try to go in the kitchen and look for something.
Okay, let's break that up a little bit, okay? The defendant was telling Alex that he needed to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
This is 10:30 in the evening, correct?
Yes.
Probably a fair time for someone to want their child to go to sleep.
Yeah.
You heard Alex's response to the defendant telling Alex he needed to go to sleep.
Yes.
What was Alex's response? One
That
more time.
he wanted to wait for her to go to sleep so he could go in the kitchen and look for something to eat, I believe.
You've heard Alex's voice many times before.
Yes.
You've had conversations with Alex.
Yes.
You've witnessed Alex be happy in the past.
Yes.
Have you witnessed times where Alex was upset or crying in the past?
Yes.
And in fact, you've actually witnessed Alex with an injury in the past, correct?
Correct.
An injured leg?
Yes.
Okay. On the evening of February 10th, 2023, when you hear Alex's voice over the phone, was Alex in any way, shape, or form in distress?
No.
Were there any signs to you in Alex's voice that he was in pain?
No.
Were there any signs to you in Alex's voice that he was in any way, shape, or form not normal?
No, I mean, he was just laying there and didn't talk, really. And he just played it on while laying there on the bed with the other kids.
Now, you said the other kids. You don't know that the other kids were on the bed, correct?
There was one other kid on the bed. I just don't remember who that was.
Did you hear that child?
Yes.
Okay. But you didn't hear any signs of distress in Alex's voice.
No. No.
At some point, you find out what happens regarding Alex the next morning. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you have discussions after February 11th, 2023, after the passing of Alex, with the defendant regarding Alex's death?
Just that I didn't understand what happened because he was fine the night prior. I mean, I even texted it to her and said, what happened? He was fine last night.
In response to those messages to the defendant saying Alex was fine the night prior, did the defendant ever tell you that Alex, in fact, was not fine the night prior?
No.
Did she ever express any concerns regarding Alex and his safety prior to Derek leaving the home?
No.
Did she ever say anything regarding Derek and Alex and the evening of February 10th, 2023?
No.
How many conversations do you believe you've had with the defendant regarding the death of Alex?
Not many at all.
Did the defendant ever give you an explanation for Alex's death during these conversations?
Just that he had to have gotten into something something in the house or of like a medicine of
Did
some
the defendant
sort.
ever reference her medication as being what Alex
Just
got
that it
into.
could have gotten into her medications.
Did the defendant ever talk to you about the defendant's purse where the defendant kept her medications?
Well, I knew she was very careful with medications before. I mean, she used to always keep them in Ziploc bags and stuff and was very organized with that.
Did the defendant ever reference having a bag of her medications that she hid that was now out in the open on the morning of February 10th, 2023?
Yes,
What did she tell you about that bag that the defendant would hide with her medications to keep away from the children that was there out in the open on the morning of February 11th?
that he had to have gotten it, but that it was up high or something and that he had gotten into it.
Is there anything else the defendant told you about the death of Alex on February 11th that you think it's important for this jury to know?
Just the day when they had given her kids back, she finally wanted Sebastian to go with them, and my ex-husband of the time was giving me a problem with Sebastian going with them. But when she got the kids back, she said, "I'm not a kid killer, Lorley. He's okay with me." And so I did let him go.
There was a time where you had concerns about your child being with the defendant. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. And was that before more information came out about this case even?
Yes.
Okay. I want to talk to you now about the birthday party that was at your house on January 14th of 2023. Who was that birthday party for?
My son, Christian.
Did Derek Pedrin come to the birthday party?
Yes.
Did the defendant come to the birthday party?
Yes.
Did Alex come to the birthday party?
Yes.
What do you remember about Alex's physical condition at your house for that birthday party?
They had came in with Josie carrying him over the hip.
The defendant was carrying Alex.
Yes.
Did you ever see Alex walk at that birthday party?
No.
Did you ever see Alex move on his own at that birthday party, meaning
No.
manipulate in any way?
No.
Your son Sebastian has a bedroom?
Yes.
Was Alex put in that bedroom?
Yes.
Is that where Alex remained for the entirety of the birthday party?
Yes.
I know this is a difficult question because I'm asking you to go back to the birthday party in January of 2023, but do you recall approximately how long Alex, the defendant, and Derek stayed at your house for that party?
I don't recall the time that they had gotten there, but it was pretty late. It was past midnight when they left.
Past midnight when they left?
Yes.
Okay. Is it fair to say that they were at this birthday party at your house for a number of hours?
Yes.
Was Derek drinking at the birthday party?
Yes.
Did Derek get drunk at the birthday party?
Yes.
You witnessed Derek get drunk many times.
Yes.
Other than using and abusing alcohol, have you ever witnessed Derek Pedrin use any other substance?
No. Besides.
Now married to Derek Pedrin, correct?
Yes.
Does Derek Pedrin have a fear of pills?
Yeah, he won't.
I think if she can observe it, yeah, I'll allow her to say.
To your knowledge, does he have a fear of pills?
Yeah, he won't take even Tylenol.
You won't even take Tylenol?
No.
That's something that you actually told investigators, isn't that?
Yes.
There was a situation involving Jalen that happened at the birthday party on January 14th of 2023, correct?
Correct.
Did you see what happened to Jalen with your eyes?
No.
You saw the aftermath of what happened?
Yeah, I just heard the crying.
Okay. There's a horse that is a toy at your house that
Yes.
was involved in this incident, is that correct?
Correct.
When I pictured this incident originally, I pictured a horse that is on a spring that you rock back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Was I wrong?
Yes.
I was completely wrong in what that is, right?
Correct.
So help this jury understand what this horse is that was involved when Jalen got hurt.
It's not even 2 feet tall. It has all 4 wheels, and you have to like kind of move it, whatever the wood is that's by the ears, and have to move it to go up, and it's like cracked in the middle, and then it's just rides, and it was wobbly, like crooked.
I'm going to do my best to describe what this is. So it's shaped like a horse, right?
Yes.
And it's about 2 feet tall
Yeah.
on the ground.
Yeah.
And it has wheels on the bottom of each of the horse's legs.
Yes.
So if a child got on it, the child could use their legs to scoot on
Yes.
the horse.
Yes.
And coming out of the head of the horse are 2 wooden handles for the child to hold on to.
Yes.
As if the child's riding a horse.
Yes.
That's the toy that was involved.
Yes.
You didn't witness what happened with Jalen and Derek Pedrin and this horse,
No.
correct?
No.
So Jalen would be the best person to tell us what happened.
Yes.
Fair? But you witnessed the aftermath of what happened.
Yeah.
The aftermath of what happened, did people come in the house upset at Derek Pedrin?
Yes. Liliana, that was living with me at the time, Liliana Suarez.
She was upset at Derek.
Well, yeah.
Was Jalen upset at Derek?
Well, she was just crying and said that her hand was hurting, but was fine with Derek afterwards, and Lily was the one that wouldn't let her even talk.
During the time frame that Jalen was crying, did she ever express blame about Derek and what happened with the horse?
No.
She was hurt, right?
Yeah.
There came a situation where Derek was attacked.
Yes.
How many people attacked Derek?
I think more than 6.
Between 1 and 6?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. When I repeat you, it's part of the reason is because I want to make sure I'm hearing you correct.
Yeah.
So I do apologize for that.
Fine.
Did you see with your eyes Derek getting attacked?
No.
Okay. Did you see the defendant's response to finding out that Derek was going to get attacked?
Yes, she was watching from the window in my living room.
She was watching the attack?
Yes.
What was the defendant's response to witnessing Derek get attacked from your window?
She was saying that it was about time and laughed about it.
She said it was about time and she was laughing?
Yeah.
You've been present and there were times where you actually lived with the defendant and Derek Pedrin. Is that true?
Correct.
There's been times where you've actually called 911 involving incidents that you witnessed involving the defendant and Derek Pedrin. Is that correct?
Correct.
Now, did you personally see what happened during those incidents, or did you just hear the arguing and make a phone call based on what you heard?
I didn't even hear it. I just had woken up from something, and she had said to call 911, and then he had said, yeah, call 911 for your best friend, and then went upstairs.
So she said, call 911. Derek said, call 911 for your best friend.
Yeah.
And you called 911.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you recall when this was approximately?
Like March of 2019 something?
March of 2019?
Yes.
How many children do you have?
4.
How many children do you have that live with you?
4.
Do you have another child that lives with you on weekends?
Yes.
Who's that?
Jalen Barnes.
Jalen Barnes?
Yes.
Your brother's child with the defendant?
Yes,
When Jalen Barnes is not living with you, who is Jalen Barnes living with?
with her mother, Rebecca Ehlers.
Grandma?
Yes,
You said Rebecca Ehlers, that's the defendant's mother, is that correct?
correct.
How long has Jalen Barnes been spending weekends with you?
Basically the whole time that she went back to her grandma
Okay.
after she was with me with
She was living
placement.
with just you for a period too?
Yes, I had placement of her for a while.
When did you have placement of Jalen Barnes?
Right after she had been arrested.
The defendant.
Yes.
What does Jalen Barnes call you?
She refers to me as a mom.
She calls you mother?
Yeah.
Do you have knowledge of the defendant taking pills?
Yes.
What pills do you have knowledge of the defendant taking?
Pain pills.
Pain pills?
Yes.
What about the defendant and hydros?
Yes.
What are hydros? What does that refer to?
A pain pill, hydrocodone.
Do you know who the defendant gets her hydros from?
And she had a prescription herself, and then also from her mom.
What was the last part?
Also from her mom.
From her mother.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the defendant getting drugs from a person by the name of Ted?
Yes.
What do you know about that?
All I know is that she would get, I don't know if it was, I don't know what it was exactly, but it was a blue pill once.
How do you know that she got a blue pill once from a person by the name of Ted?
Because she had I had asked her once, and she had given me something, but I never took it and actually gave it back to her.
Did she tell you that this pill that she was trying to give you was from Ted?
Yes.
Did she tell you what this pill was?
I don't recall what it was, but she just said it was going to be stronger, so I didn't want to take it.
She told you it'd be stronger for you?
Yeah.
Why didn't you take that pill?
Well, I was pregnant still and was going to have my C-section. So that's why I never took anything either, because it was
Didn't
going
know
to
what
be
it was.
after my C-section.
You didn't know what it was.
Oh, I didn't know what it was.
Did that cause you concern?
Yes.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Okay, Cross?
Part one and then part two sequentially, part one and part two. Ms. Raines, you gave your first and only statement to law enforcement in this case on March 1st of 2023. Is that correct?
Correct.
And during that meeting, you met with Special Agent Haverly of the Division of Criminal Investigation
Correct.
and with Sergeant Amundsen here.
Correct.
And also present was your aunt, I believe. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you knew that they wanted to come and talk to you about Josie, correct?
Correct.
You know that it's a crime to lie to a police officer. Is that correct?
Correct.
So you're trying to be thorough in what you described to them. Is that correct?
Correct.
You were trying to be accurate in the details that you reported to them. Is that correct?
Correct.
And at times, if you didn't understand what they were asking, you in fact asked for clarification. Is that correct?
Correct.
We're going to talk about this at length, Ms. Rains, but you agree that many of the things that you described in your testimony here today, you didn't discuss at all with Special Agent Haverly or Sergeant Amundsen on March 1st.
I believe so.
Well, we're going to talk about that in a second, but were you telling the truth to the investigators when you spoke with them on March 1st of 2023?
Yes.
So you told them that you saw firsthand how abusive Derek was with Josie.
Verbally.
Verbally? Josie would send you videos of Derek being abusive. Is that correct?
I've never watched the ones that she had sent through my email.
You never watched any of these videos that Josie sent to you?
She told me to keep it in the email for her so that way nothing was deleted from her phone.
You never watched the videos of Derek hitting Josie in your email, Ms. Rains?
No, I did not.
Hitting the kids?
No, I did not.
Threatening to kill her?
I did not.
And in fact, what you told the investigators on March 1st was that you trusted Josie around your children, but not Derek because of how violent he could be.
Yeah, at that time when Sebastian used to be scared of him because of a clown mask.
This is a man that you yourself described as physically abusive.
Correct.
In fact, you told the investigators that you didn't get along with Derek because of how violent he was.
Correct. We didn't get along at the time.
You described Derek as, quote, always pissed whenever you were around him.
Correct.
And in fact, in March of 2019, you had to call the police to protect Josie from Derek. Is that correct?
Correct.
Now, your testimony on direct was that Derek came in and wanted you to call the police as well. Is that correct?
Well, she said it first, and then he said, yeah, call it for your best friend, and then we ran upstairs.
You spoke with the La Crosse Police Department when they arrived at Josie's home on that day. Is that correct?
Correct.
You recall talking to La Crosse Police Officer Jeremy Reinfleisch.
I don't remember names.
It was a uniformed La Crosse Police Officer, correct?
Correct.
And did you in fact tell Officer Reinfleisch that Derek had ordered you not to call the police on that day?
Well, he said it both ways.
So now your testimony is he said, call the police, but don't call the police. Is that what I'm getting from you?
Well, there was so much going on that night, and he had said it. Oh, yeah, do it, and then don't do it, and then said, oh, yeah, just listen to your best friend, call you for your best friend.
What you told Officer Reinfleisch was that Derek instructed you not to call the police. Is that correct?
I don't recall.
It was the three of you in the home at that night?
Correct.
In other words, there was no other man present. Is that correct?
Correct.
And Josie was beaten until she lost consciousness?
I wasn't in there. I didn't know what happened. I was sleeping.
Did you tell Officer Reinfleisch that Josie had lost consciousness as a result of this beating?
I don't recall that.
Did you tell Officer Reinfleisch that Josie lost bladder control because of this beating?
Well, I remember that. But
And
no, she had urinated in the chair with the cop while she was talking to them.
And if Officer Reinfleisch reported that she appeared to have already urinated prior to arriving, do you trust his account in his police report?
Objection calls for hearsay.
Sustain.
Ask that be stricken.
Be struck.
You told Officer Reinfleisch that Derek was scaring you with his behavior.
Excuse me, say it again?
What's that?
Can you say it again?
I didn't hear you, ma'am.
Can you repeat that? I didn't hear you.
You told Officer Reinfleisch that Derek's behavior was scaring you.
Well, yeah, when he was acting like that.
And that wasn't the last time that you saw Josie in the aftermath of being physically abused by Derek. Is that correct?
Correct.
It happened a lot, didn't it?
From what she had said, yes.
In fact, your response to Josie when she would tell you about Derek being arrested was to ask her if Derek had put his hands on her again.
I don't recall.
Label as a single exhibit here. Yes. Mind if I borrow your stapler here? Keep it together. Ms. Raines, you commonly communicated with Josie via Facebook Messenger.
Yes.
And I'm going to show you what's been marked as 233. Take a look at this. Why don't you read through both pages for me? You recall that Facebook exchange with Josie?
I mean, I don't remember it.
This is a authenticated Facebook record, Ms. Raines, between you and Josie on February 7th of 2023, so 4 days before Alex died. Did I get that date correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yes?
Yes.
And Josie reports to you that Derek is in jail. Is that correct?
Correct.
And on page 2, you respond to that saying, "Oh, wow, are you serious? Did he lay his hands on you again?" Is that correct?
Correct.
Yes?
Correct.
You have also report that Derek wouldn't even let Josie talk to you the preceding day. Is that correct?
Correct.
That's something that Derek would do at times, prevent her from talking to you.
Correct.
This is the incident where Josie reported to you that Derek wanted her dead. Is that correct?
That's what it says here.
And that didn't stick out in your mind as something that was significant?
Was I don't know what to say because I don't know. She always said everything. It was a very toxic relationship.
And Ms. Raines, in this exchange, you acknowledge that you can get your friends to beat Derek up again. Is that what you say?
Yeah, as a joke. That's why I said LOL.
Okay. Well, let's read this out loud. Quote, "Duck him. Maybe I need to get my friends get on him again." Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yes?
Correct.
And I assume duck means fuck?
Yeah.
And I don't see an LOL after that, do you?
Well, no, but I was joking with that.
Offer 233, Judge.
Any objection?
No objection.
Received.
Josie confided to you about the abuse happening at home,
Correct.
and she would send you photos of what she saw on Derek's phone when he was passed out. Is that correct?
Yeah, of him hearting females' pages.
Him what?
Hearting pages on females and stuff.
And she would send you other content that Derek captured on his phone. Is that correct?
I don't recall everything that I was sent. It's been so long.
Evidence of him abusing her?
She would send pictures of her legs being bruised.
Evidence of drug activity?
I don't recall.
You don't recall that at all?
No.
Um, Evidence of drug activity related to his children?
No, I don't recall.
So, you're aware that a number of these videos and images that were sent to you were recovered in the course of forensic downloads?
Yes, I told him that I don't ever delete shit.
And Josie would tell you that she was sending you images so that she wouldn't get beat up if Derek had them on her cell phone.
I don't recall.
Can you do me a favor, just get a little closer to the microphone? Yeah, just pull it, whatever's comfortable for you.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just a little quiet, and with the fan on, it's hard to hear you.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's not your fault. It has to do with the fan. Go ahead.
You're saying that you don't recall whether or not Josie sent you screenshots of Derek's phone pertaining to his daughter, Aubrey.
Judge, I'm going to object. This is hearsay, and I'm going to ask for a sign.
All right, come forward.
Josie would tell you when Derek would threaten to kill her. Is that correct?
Correct.
And during this interview with law enforcement, you talked about disciplinary practices that you observed in Josie's home. Is that correct?
Correct.
Ms. Raines, your testimony on direct was that Josie was somebody who was in communication with you in February of 2023. Is that correct?
Correct.
But how you described her before that point was that she was a good friend of yours. Is that correct?
Correct.
Best friend, correct?
We weren't best friends, no.
In fact, Josie is somebody that you relied upon for references when you wanted to move into a new apartment. Is that correct?
Well, I've used multiple people.
Somebody that you spent a lot of time with.
We didn't spend a lot of time together.
Somebody that you spent a lot of time texting.
Texting, yes.
Calling.
Yes.
Facebook messaging.
Yes.
And somebody who you share a familial relationship now with. Is that correct?
And what do you mean by that?
You have Josie's daughter on the weekends now. Is that correct?
Correct.
And what you said about Josie's discipline to law enforcement in March was that you never saw Josie hit any of the children. Is that correct?
Correct.
You told them that you never saw Josie treat Alex differently from her own children. Is that correct?
Correct.
You told the investigators that references to hot sauce was a joke, as you understood it, correct?
Correct.
In other words, you said it was similar to a parent saying, I'm going to wash your mouth out with soap if you say that again, correct?
Correct.
You told the investigators that you never once saw Josie treat Alex poorly. Is that correct?
Correct.
You told the investigators that you did see Alex or Derek treat Alex badly.
I mean, I don't recall.
Approaching with Exhibit 232.
You have us a page number and line, please?
Line 32.
Thank you.
Later, please. I'm highlighting lines 32 and 33 of Exhibit 232. Ms. Raines, the investigator, looks like Special Agent Haverly, asked you, did Josie treat Alex Xavier different than the other kids? Is that correct?
That's what it says, correct.
And your response was, quote, I honestly never seen her treat him bad. I saw Derek treat him bad. I mean, like a lot. I know that he would get in trouble, but they all go in trouble. End quote. Did I read that correctly?
Correct, by yelling. That was a lot of the yelling.
You saw Derek treat him bad. I mean, like a lot. That's what you said, correct?
Correct.
And you actually offered to allow the police to access some video evidence that Josie had sent you during that time frame. Is that correct?
I let them get whatever they needed from my phone.
And we'll talk about that in a moment, but you're aware that because of time restrictions, Investigator Valencia was not able to download the specific content from your phone.
Of which one?
Actually, that calls for speculation. I don't know how she would know what an investigator did.
I don't know.
Wait, you can hold on. Sustain. Go ahead.
Now, Ms. Raines, you were scared for Josie's safety in that relationship with Derek.
Asked and answered.
Sustain.
You didn't want your own children around Derek. This one hasn't been asked.
Overruled. Go ahead.
Say it again, please.
You didn't want your own children around Derek.
A long time ago, no.
That's what you told the police in March of 2023.
Well, I don't recall what I said.
Now, you didn't like how Derek was with Josie in that relationship.
Asked and answered.
Sustain.
And it's fair to say that at least in March of 2023, you didn't like Derek.
Asked and answered.
Overruled.
Can you say it again?
In March of 2023, you did not like Derek.
No.
You're now married to this man.
Correct.
You got married on November 8th of 2024.
Correct.
He left his long-term girlfriend, Misty Craig, to marry you.
They were broken up before anything happened between me and him.
And you had a long-term partner, Antonio, as well at that time, correct?
Correct.
You left Antonio to marry Derek.
I left Antonio prior.
The two of you got married very quickly in relation to Derek breaking up with Misty. Is that correct?
I don't recall when they broke up.
And these are two people who previously said they didn't like each other, who got married in November of 2024, correct?
Correct. We grew a bond after everything happened.
Now, as nearly as soon as the two of you were married, Derek went back to living with Misty Craig. Is that correct?
They were living with me for a little bit.
And then Derek and Misty had a house on the north side of La Crosse.
Correct.
And that's where Derek was living almost full-time after the two of you got married. Is that correct?
Correct.
You and Derek are not living together currently. Is that correct?
Correct.
And Derek is living, as I understand it, with his mother now. Is that correct?
Correct.
Now, Derek would come over to your home in Sparta. Is that correct?
Yes.
And we know that he would come over occasionally when Jalen was present. Is that correct?
In the beginning, yes.
And you knew that Jalen's guardian, doesn't want Derek having contact with her. Is that correct?
Correct.
You allowed it anyways.
Well, she knew that, she said that she wanted to know when he was present. That it was okay for her to see the kids. And I have those in text.
You said that Ms. Ehlers told you that it was okay for Derek to have contact with Jalen Barnes.
Yes. As long as she knew about it.
Now, Ms. Raines, there has been some conflict between you and Misty Craig. Is that fair to say?
Correct.
The two of you don't like one another?
Well, she don't like me. I really don't mind for her.
And Ms. Raines, the two of you discussed marriage as a way of preventing some of this testimony from coming out during trial here.
That's incorrect.
So the sequence of events here is that the two of you get married, and then almost immediately Mr. Pedrin moves out with this other woman, correct?
Correct.
And you haven't really lived together ever since, is that correct?
He lived with me off and on for a while before they had a house.
You haven't filed for divorce, is that correct?
No.
No, that's not correct, or no, you have not?
No, I have not.
And you're denying Ms. Raines any discussion of using the marital privilege to prevent you from offering testimony against Mr. Pedrin.
I don't recall ever saying anything.
You don't recall that? Meaning that this is something that you could have a discussion about and you wouldn't recall here today?
No, I'm saying I don't remember saying anything like that.
You don't remember Derek saying anything like that?
No.
You don't remember Derek saying anything like that in front of Misty Craig?
Not that I recall anything.
Now, Ms. Raines, would you agree with me that trying to prevent testimony from coming in at trial is not a good reason to get married to somebody?
That's not why we married.
Would you agree with me that that's not a good reason?
Can you give me a better explanation of that? I don't understand what you mean.
Do you agree that trying to prevent testimony from coming in at trial is not a good reason to marry somebody?
Well, I mean, no. That's
And-
not why we married.
Derek has been drunk around you a lot, correct?
Has what?
Objection, bag as to timing.
Yeah, sustain.
Derek is frequently intoxicated when he spends time with you.
Objection, still bag as to timing.
Sustain.
When you were, after the two of you got married, you've seen Derek intoxicated.
Objection's irrelevant. It's other acts. There's no motion that's been filed on it. It's impermissible.
Overruled. Go ahead.
Say it again?
Derek has been drunk around you after the two of you got married.
Yeah. We drank together.
Been drunk around you more than once, right?
Yeah.
And Derek says things to you when he's drunk, doesn't he?
Yeah, about loving me.
Derek says things about Alex, doesn't he?
He cries about Alex.
Derek says things about Josie, doesn't he?
Just that he can't believe that someone could take his kid away.
Now, Ms. Raines, your testimony here is that you have no idea that, or your belief is that Derek hates pills. Is that what your testimony is?
Yes.
You're aware that he's admitted to being a distributor of prescription medications.
Objection, that mischaracterizes the evidence. He's never admitted that.
Overruled.
Can you repeat it?
You're aware that he's admitted to being a distributor of controlled substances?
Yes.
And that's somebody who hates pills, in your estimation?
As in he will not take anything, no.
You're aware that Derek was prescribed prescription medications in the form of a pill at the time of Alex's death?
Yes.
And
I believe it was antidepressants for grieving.
that's a pill, correct?
Yes, but I wasn't
Thank you.
with him.
Now, Ms. Raines, since getting married to Derek, you've been willing to be there for him when he needs help. Is that correct?
Correct.
Whenever he calls and he's having trouble, you'll come over and come get him from Misty's, correct?
On different occasions, yes.
And whenever Derek needs help on the legal side of things, you are there to help him out as well, correct?
In what way? I don't know what you're saying.
I need to make a quick offer of proof. Jail, to get him out of jail in November of 2025.
That was technically his money.
You're the one who posted it, correct?
Correct.
Ms. Raines, my office, my private investigator reached out to you on a number of occasions to try and speak with you. Is that correct?
I remember a few times.
A few times?
I think so, like 2 or 3.
You refused to speak with our office at all. Is that correct?
Correct.
Let's talk about what you said here during your direct examination. So, your testimony here was that Josie offered you a pill from Ted. Is that correct?
Correct.
At no point during that interview on March 1st of 2023 did you mention that Josie had ever offered you medication. Is that correct?
I don't recall.
If I told you that it's not anywhere in the transcripts, any reason to doubt that?
Well, I mean, if I didn't say it, I don't remember.
And that's a pretty important fact if the suspicion here is that this was a drug overdose death. Would you agree, Ms. Raines?
Correct.
You didn't say that at all on March 1st, did you?
I don't know.
You didn't say that at all in the next 3 years leading up to this trial, did you?
I haven't talked to anybody in 3 years.
We're hearing this little tidbit for the first time 3 years after the fact, correct?
And what do you mean, tidbit?
This claim that Josie tried to give you a pill from Ted, correct?
Well, I was just mentioning that in remembering.
And it's not something that you remembered at any point in the last 3 years, Ms. Raines, prior to you taking the stand here.
I mean, I have remembered. I just never talked to anybody.
It's not something that you mentioned to anybody in the last 3 years, is it?
Not in the defense, no.
You had business cards from the investigators who spoke with you, correct?
I don't have any of them.
Well, they gave you business cards at the end of that interview and said you can call, correct?
Correct.
You never called them and said, hey, I forgot this really important fact, did you?
I didn't think anything of it.
This is only coming out after Mr. Pedrin testified, correct?
I am saying what I remembered and told them.
And one of the other things that you never said to investigators was this claim that Josie confessed to lying about Derek choking her. Is that correct?
Yeah, I've said that before.
You never said that to the investigators at any point during your March 1st interview, did you?
Well, I didn't know. I told other people.
You were talking about Derek as an abuser during that interview, were you not?
Right?
And you never once told the police, oh, hey, Josie admitted to me that she set Derek up and lied about him choking her. Is that correct?
Well, if I didn't say it, I don't remember in the interview.
You're aware that Mr. Pedrin has also confessed to choking Josie?
Yes.
This is a fact, again, that you didn't share at any point during your interview, correct?
Correct.
At any point in the next 3 years, correct?
Well, to nobody else here, no.
And you know that if you talk to the police or give them an updated interview, they're required to give me a copy of your statements, correct?
Correct.
So the first time we're hearing this claim is today in trial.
Well, I didn't have an update interview with anybody.
This is the first time, Ms. Raines, that you're saying out loud that Josie lied about this claim of being choked by Derek.
Has been asked and answered at this point.
One more time. Go ahead, if she can answer that.
Yeah.
Idiot.
This is the first time that you claimed out loud that Josie lied about Derek choking her. Is that correct?
Here, yes.
Same for the content that you used to explain that Derek wouldn't remember choking her because of how drunk he was. Is that correct?
Correct.
You also agree that you described this birthday party in January of 2023 in detail during your interview on March 1st.
Say it again?
You also agree that you described the birthday party from January of 2023 in detail during your March 1st interview.
Correct.
And you agree with me, Ms. Raines, that at no point during your description to police did you say that Josie was laughing and watching from the living room window?
Well, I've been told that that's what she was doing too.
You've been told that that's what she was doing?
Yeah.
By Mr. Pedrin?
No.
Ms. Raines, are you saying that you didn't even see this?
No, I was in there and I'm saying I was told too, because that's when I came in.
Ms. Raines, you agree. What I'm asking you is that you never said this to the police at all on March 1st of 2023.
Okay, I didn't say it then in my interview?
You didn't say it during your interview, is that correct?
Correct, I guess.
And you didn't say it at any point over the last 3 years, is that correct?
Correct.
You never said anything to the police on March 1st of 2023 that Josie made the comment of, it was about time that Derek got beaten up, did you?
I don't recall.
It's not in the transcript, Ms. Raines. Would you agree that you didn't say it?
Well, if it's not there, then no.
We're hearing that for the first time, more than 3 years after the fact.
Okay.
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Now, Ms. Raines, one thing that you did tell Special Agent Haverly is that you saw Jalen crying after this fall from the rocking horse, is that correct?
Correct.
And you told Special Agent Haverly that you believed Jalen was being genuine when she reported that Derek had hurt her.
Correct. By the hand.
And in fact, the men who beat Derek up were friends of yours, correct?
Well, technically, I didn't really know who they all were.
You invited a bunch of people.
I did not invite a bunch of people. As you remember, I was with Antonio, which he also invited people, which were his workers, and other people invited other people.
So you had a bunch of strangers at your house for a child's birthday party.
Objection, that mischaracterizes the testimony. They're not strangers if her husband knows them.
Try to rephrase the question.
You had people that you didn't personally know at your child's birthday party.
Correct.
And people were getting drunk at this party, correct?
Correct.
In particular, Derek.
Everybody was drinking.
You described him as very drunk during your interview to the police, is that correct?
Yeah, they were all drinking.
In fact, I think the phrase that you used yourself was that Derek was, quote, drunk off his ass. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, I say that with everybody.
What you told the investigators was that Josie was the one taking care of Alex during this party.
Correct.
She was with the kids inside of one of your children's bedrooms, is that correct?
Correct.
And there's some kids coming in and out of that bedroom, is that correct?
Correct.
You said that Alex was laying on your son Sebastian's bed, is that correct?
Correct.
That Josie is the one who carried him into the house?
Correct.
Josie is the one who helped Alex into the room?
Correct.
Josie is the one that was attending to Alex during that party?
Correct.
You didn't describe Josie acting aggressively in any way, shape, or form towards Alex?
No.
You didn't describe Alex looking fearful of Josie in any way, shape, or form?
He was just lying there. He didn't have no emotion.
You would have described Alex looking fearful if that's what you observed, correct?
Correct.
And you didn't describe that, is that correct?
Correct.
Now, your impression was that Alex had been injured after Araya pushed him down the stairs. Is that correct?
Correct.
Josie was in that room with some ice on Alex's leg. Is that correct?
Correct.
She was keeping his leg elevated. Is that correct?
Correct.
She asked you if you had children's Tylenol or ibuprofen or something to that effect.
Correct.
Derek was the one who said that Alex was fine, correct?
They both said he was fine.
Well, Derek, this is specifically what you told the police on March 1st of 2023, that Derek told you Alex was fine.
I guess that's what I said.
And Derek expressed his desire to stay at the party and get drunk, correct?
Yeah, they were all drinking.
Derek wasn't helping to take care of Alex at all because of how drunk Derek was.
Well, he was in my room most of the time.
Derek was in your room most of the time?
Right.
I didn't hear
Correct.
that. And Derek was in your room drinking?
Well, he would drink and then he'd be coming in and out.
So, at that party, the fight occurred outside in the street. Is that correct?
Correct.
After that fight, Derek was so drunk that you observed Major throwing toy cars at him. Is that correct?
I mean, I don't remember.
You told the investigators that you saw Major throwing toy cars at Derek.
Oh.
Is that what you said in March of 2023?
Yeah, correct.
And at some point after this fight, Derek was so drunk and obnoxious that you yelled to him at the top of your lungs to get out of your house. Is that
Yes.
correct? Now, you were concerned with Josie and her safety after Derek left the house that drunk. Is that fair to say?
Correct. I said correct.
You knew that there was a possibility Derek would blame her for him getting beaten up. Is that correct?
I don't remember, but
Well, that's why you reached out to Josie to see if she got home okay that evening, correct?
yes, because they left really late.
And because of Derek's condition, correct?
Yes.
Because you knew that when Derek's like that, he can become violent. Is that correct?
Well, they were both pretty upset with each other.
Derek was the only one involved in a fist fight that evening, correct?
Correct.
Now, your sense, Ms. Raines, was that Derek deserved to be beaten up at that birthday party.
That what?
Your sense was that Derek deserved to be beaten up at that birthday party.
I don't recall.
Well, that's why you said, fuck him, maybe I should get my friends on him again, correct?
Yeah, because the way how she was saying that he was.
Certainly implies, Ms. Raines, your belief that Derek got what he had coming to him at that party. Is that fair?
I mean, I guess, I don't know.
Let's talk about the urinary tract infection. Josie had that conversation with you, said that she had a UTI, correct?
Correct.
And she knew that you typically didn't finish your antibiotics when you had that. Is that correct?
Correct.
You agreed to bring her over some antibiotics. Is that correct?
Correct.
And your testimony is that Josie came out of the house and talked to you for 5 minutes. Is that what I heard?
Yeah, I don't really recall the amount of time, but we were out. Yeah, she was outside.
It was Josie herself.
Yes.
Is there a reason why Special Agent Greeno would report that the comment was it was Jalen who came out to pick up the medications?
Well, I don't remember.
You don't remember if you talked to Josie at all dropping off the medications, do you?
No, I did talk to Josie, but I don't remember about Jalen.
You don't recall Jalen coming out to pick up the medications?
No.
Now, during that evening, the two of you talked on the phone, is that correct?
Correct.
Looks like there were at least 2 calls, one by telephone, one by Facebook. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Correct.
And the one that the state talked to you about was about 13 minutes, around 10:45 p.m. Is that accurate?
I guess, correct.
Now, during these calls, Josie seemed like her normal self. Is that correct?
Correct.
She wasn't yelling and screaming at Alex. Is that correct?
Correct.
She wasn't talking about how she was going to get violent with any of the children, correct?
Correct.
She didn't say anything at all that indicated she was planning on harming a child. Is that correct?
Correct.
And at the time, you had a newborn baby of your own. Is that right?
Correct.
It's a 24/7 job, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
You have to feed, change, stay with the child while they're awake, right?
Correct.
And children that age are oftentimes awake a lot, correct?
Correct.
And you told the investigators that you're holding your child while you're talking to Josie. Is that correct?
Yes, I was breastfeeding at the time.
And at times you were dealing with your child crying during that conversation. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, Josie was talking about this man that she was excited to meet. Is that
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Correct.
Fair to say that she was excited about the prospect of going on a first date with this man.
Correct.
And that was Rafael Porfirio.
Correct.
Rafael was a acquaintance of yours.
Correct.
Somebody whose daughter Liliana was actually at that birthday party, correct?
Correct.
And Liliana was a teenager at the time. Is that fair?
Correct.
Now, you told the investigators you were actually trying to set Rafael up with your cousin Kristen. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you were surprised that he had begun talking with Josie. Is that accurate?
Correct.
But she wanted to know what Rafael was like.
Yeah.
She wanted to know, like, how to have a good date with him, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Correct.
She wanted to talk to you about how to develop a relationship with this man.
Right.
And by all accounts, she seemed to be excited about going out with him the next day.
Correct.
Alex wasn't referenced at all during that call with respect to her date with Rafael Porfirio, was he?
What do you mean?
Alex did not come up at all as a factor that could prevent her from going out with Rafael Porfirio.
No, she said that her mom was going to have the kids.
Okay, so her mother was going to take the other kids while she took a couple hours to herself.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Correct.
You didn't describe Josie yelling or screaming at the kids during this call, is that correct?
Correct.
And there was nothing about this call that indicated Josie was about to fatally attack or drug Alex to death. Is that correct?
Correct.
Because Derek was the only parent that you've described as treating these kids poorly. Is that correct?
In that time, yeah.
So let's talk about what you heard. Your testimony on direct was that Alex said he was going to go to the kitchen to get into things. Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Do you recall giving a different statement to law enforcement back on March 1st of 2023?
I don't recall what I said. Like getting into things or something in the kitchen.
You really have to speak up, ma'am. I can
Like
barely
getting
hear you.
into things.
Getting into things. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you what's been marked as page 12. I've already lined up.
Number 1, 231.
Yes.
So this is exhibit what?
This is exhibit
231.
Okay, 231.
All right. I want to talk about what you actually said to the investigators on March 1st. Ms. Raines, why don't you read that highlighted section to yourself? Let me know when you're done.
Correct. I said, and I did say how specific. I don't remember how specific.
So I'm going to read this out loud here, and I'm going to ask you if this is what you said to the officers about Alex's comments. Starting at line 542, quote, to try. And then I remember that night when we were on the phone, she was talking to me, asking me about the guy, and then all of a sudden she was like, Alex, you got to go to sleep. It's already 11:30 or something like that. And he literally told her, I'm waiting. I want to find what I can get into or something, you know. I don't know how specific, end quote. Did I read that correctly?
Correctly. Correct.
You mentioned that again in your interview on March 1st. Page 15 here, line 670. Ms. Rands, read the highlighted section to yourself, please. Actually, why don't you read that entire paragraph to yourself, 664. You had a chance to read that paragraph, ma'am.
Yes.
One of the things that the two of you and Josie talked about during that call on February 10th was how she doesn't want another controlling man like Derek. Is that correct?
That's what we said, yeah.
And what you also told the investigators was, and I'm quoting here starting at after the hash at 670, or excuse me, 669, quote, that's when she said, or something to Alex like, oh, you need to go to bed. It's already like over 11:30 or, and then Alex said, well, I'm waiting for you to go to sleep because I don't know how he said it, like I want to look around or see what I can. I don't know how he said it, end quote. Did I read that correctly?
Correct.
That's what you told the investigators about what you heard Alex saying during that phone call, correct?
Correct.
And that was something that Alex was known to do, get up and snoop around, correct?
Yeah, since December.
You thought that this was important enough, Ms. Raines, that you actually texted Josie's mother the day that Alex died and made sure that she knew that you had heard Alex saying that he was going to get up and get around and get into things. Is that correct?
Because Rebecca had told me he got into something.
Well, you sent that text message to Rebecca saying this is what you heard Alex say, correct?
Right, right after I got off the phone with her.
I think she agreed that she said that, so I'm not sure why we need to show the text.
All right, we'll go back to that. So you had a number of messages back and forth with Josie in addition to those phone calls, is that correct?
When?
On February 10th.
Correct.
Fairly normal conversation, correct?
Correct.
Talking about your kids?
Yeah.
Talking about Derek being arrested?
Correct.
Talking about her date the next day?
Correct.
Nothing in those text messages implied that Josie was upset or angry with Alex.
No.
Now, you also told investigators that Josie was known to look at her phone first thing in the morning. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Something that I think a lot of us do. Is that fair?
Yes.
And when Josie would wake up, she would respond to any text that she would get from you. Is that how you've seen that?
Yeah.
You had sent her a text message overnight or earlier in the morning with a photo of a swing. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you have a child, as I understand it, who's on the autism spectrum.
Correct.
And the discussion between you and Josie was that it would be a good sensory tool for that child. Is that correct?
Yes, I said that, and she just said, well, like 2 words or something.
she responded to you in the morning, is that correct?
Correct.
Around 9:30 or so?
Correct.
There was nothing about that text message that led you to believe that anything was wrong with Josie during that time frame, is that correct?
Correct.
Your impression was that she had gone to sleep and then responded to your text in the morning.
Correct.
Later that morning, you learned that something was horribly wrong with Alex. Is that correct?
Correct.
Now, Ms. Raines, during the interview with law enforcement, you were asked whether or not Josie took any drugs. Is that correct?
Correct.
And what you told the investigators during that time was that the only thing you were aware of was Josie's prescribed medication. Is that correct?
Correct.
You told them that it was your understanding she had stopped drinking after her brain injuries?
That's correct.
And you didn't describe any illegal or illicit drug use to the officers on March 1st. Is that correct?
I don't recall.
Ms. Raines, just to clarify, when you sent this text message to Ms. Ehlers, Josie's mother, the following day, that would have occurred at 1:27 p.m.?
Mm-hmm.
Is that yes?
Yeah.
And your text reads, quote, "You know Alex told Josie last night he was waiting for her to go to bed last night to look around the house," end quote. Is that correct?
Yes, because Rebecca told me prior to that message that he got into something.
Well, you're messaging afterwards to her. You're messaging to her, telling her to urgently call you right before that text message. Is that correct?
Yes, because Jalen was calling and crying and worrying.
And I don't see any text messages from Rebecca Ehlers, Ms. Raines, telling you that Alex got into something the night before.
That was on the phone.
That was on the phone. Okay. And you thought it was important enough to make sure that she knew that information as to what you heard?
Because she had to go because she said that the police were going to talk to her, but she had said that all she could say was Alex got into something. And to tell Jalen she was a witness to something.
All I have, Your Honor.
Great. Any redirect?
Offer 231 and 232 for the purposes used.
No objection.
They'll be received. What about 233?
Offer 233.
Oh, that was already received.
Yeah.
Okay. They'll be received.
Mrs. Pedrin, can you remind everyone what your last name is?
Pedrin.
Not Raines, correct?
Correct.
Defense counsel kept referring to you as Raines, but your last name is Pedrin, to be clear.
Correct.
I want to talk first about the previous messages that you've received from the defendant about Alex getting up in the middle of the night, right?
Correct.
The defendant not only communicated to you that Alex got up in the middle of the night, but she communicated to you exactly what Alex got up in the middle of the night for. Wasn't that right?
Yes.
Was it always about food and Red Bull?
Yes.
It was not about getting into anything else other than food and Red Bull or something to drink. Is that right?
Correct.
Now, you received that text message from the defendant. It wasn't at 9:30 because 9:30, 911's already been called and law enforcement is already on their way to be at the residence, correct?
Yeah.
As far as you know?
Yeah.
The text message that you sent or that you received from her is about 9:07 in the morning. Does that sound about right?
Correct.
Okay. And to your knowledge, based on your phone conversation with the defendant the previous evening, Alex is asleep right next to her,
Yeah.
or trying to go to sleep right next to her,
Yeah.
right? And she, based on the information that she has communicated to you, is always concerned about Alex going somewhere when she's asleep or not awake, correct?
Correct.
About him sneaking around.
Yes.
You know she's awake at 9:07 a.m., correct?
Correct.
You know from the phone conversation the night before that Alex is right next to her in bed, correct?
Correct.
Would you find find it odd that she's awake, she's text messaging, and she's communicating with you, and meanwhile, she has no idea where Alex is?
Correct.
That seems weird, doesn't it?
Well, yeah.
And you don't know in the time frame that she's text messaging you that morning when that phone call to 911 is made, do you?
No, I didn't know
You
anything.
don't know if she calls anybody else, like her mother, during that time frame.
I didn't know anything about Alex at all for a while.
You don't know the time frame between when you're texting with her and she sends that response to you and that phone call to her mother is made, right?
Right.
Defense counsel used the word fist fight to describe what happened with Derek Pedrin and the individuals you said somewhere in the range from 1 to 6 that beat Mr. Pedrin up, correct?
Correct.
Was that a fist fight or was that him getting jumped?
I don't even know. It was a jump, I believe.
To your knowledge, did Mr. Pedrin even throw a blow?
No.
Okay. Now, you did get to see the defendant watching what was happening to Derek through a window, correct?
Correct.
You got to see her reaction.
Yes.
You got to see her smile and say, this is finally coming to him,
Correct.
or something to that effect.
Yes.
Okay. Were you ever asked those specific questions by the investigators?
I don't recall. No.
Just because they asked you or did not ask you those specific questions, does that mean it did not happen?
Correct.
Okay. Now, you were asked about when you were interviewed by the investigators, and you were only interviewed one time, is that right?
Correct.
March of 2023?
Mm-hmm.
Investigators did not reach out to you after that fact?
No.
Okay. The investigators, when they did interview you in March of 2023, did ask about the defendant getting prescription medications from other people, isn't that right?
Correct.
And you did tell the investigators in March of 2023 that the defendant did get prescription medication from other people when she didn't have her prescriptions.
Yes, I did.
Now, if the investigators failed to ask you who those people were, is that your fault or is that their fault?
It was their fault.
Okay. But you knew who the defendant would get her prescription medication from, is that correct?
Yes.
And when you were asked those questions today, you told this jury who she got the medications from.
Yes.
Okay. The fact that they didn't ask you that question is not your fault, is it?
No.
And the fact that I asked you that question is a good thing for this jury to hear.
Yes.
I want to talk about the interactions that you observed between Derek Pedrin and the defendant. Now, Derek Pedrin is a domestic abuser. You know that, correct?
Correct.
Okay. You can also push someone's buttons. Is that true?
Objection, relevance.
Yes.
Sustained.
Did you witness this defendant push Derek Pedrin's buttons?
Judge, how is this remotely
Sustained.
relevant?
I don't even know what that means, to be honest, but sustained.
Do you- You were asked about text messages that you sent to the defendant, is that correct?
Correct.
When you were receive information regarding Derek Pedrin being violent with the defendant, who would you get that information from?
From Josie.
From the defendant, right?
Correct.
You would get her version of events.
Correct.
It was always her giving you the version of events about what's happening in the house.
Correct.
Okay. You were asked if she's ever been violent with you or violent with the children with you in the presence. You recall those questions?
Correct. Yes.
When you're around, she knows that you're around, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
She knows that you can see and hear what's happening and what she's doing. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you said that there was a joke in the house about hot sauce being put on food.
Yes.
And the joke in the house about hot sauce being put on the food was the defendant putting hot sauce on the food. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. You don't know if that's really true because you don't know what she does when you're not there.
Correct.
Okay. And that may be a joke to the defendant, and she may want it to be a joke to you, but it may be true.
Objection, speculation.
Sustained.
You don't know what happens in that house with hot sauce, do you?
No.
But the children would, wouldn't they?
Objection.
Yeah.
Overruled that.
A lot of questions have been thrown out there to you by defense counsel about marital privilege. Before today, did you even know what marital privilege was?
No.
Did anyone tell you to assert marital privilege in this courtroom? Once again,
No.
do you even know how it works to do that?
No.
Have you seen this defendant yell at her children?
Yes.
Have you seen this defendant yell at Alex Xavier?
Yes.
Have you seen this defendant yell the way that Derek yells?
Yes.
To the children?
Huh?
The way that Derek yells.
Sustain, if you can get it more
Have you
specific.
seen this defendant use the same type of language that Derek used to the children towards the children?
Yes.
A reference was made when counsel was asking you questions about videos that Josie would send you and ask you to save. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Counsel threw in that there were accusations of child abuse in some of those videos. That's not true, is it?
Not that I remember. I never looked into any of it, so
She never told you that Derek was hurting the children,
no,
did she?
never.
Whenever the defendant would reach out to you and send you videos, it would be reference to how the defendant how Derek treated her, the defendant, correct?
Correct.
You provided your phone to law enforcement?
Yes.
You allowed them to do a full download of your phone?
Correct.
You wanted to be helpful to law enforcement in this investigation?
Very. Yeah.
That was before you even were in a relationship with Derek, is that fair?
Correct.
I want to talk a little bit about that birthday party back in January of 2023, the birthday party for Christian that was at your residence, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Did Derek come and talk to you during that birthday party?
Yes.
How was your conversations with Derek?
Fine. I mean, I don't remember the conversations, but every time I was in my room, he was coming in there while I was breastfeeding, and I mean, flirtatious, I guess.
Flirtatious?
Yeah.
The two of you got along?
Yeah, when we were alone.
Very different than his interactions with the defendant?
Yes. I mean, I called him even best friend in front of her.
You called him your best friend?
Yeah.
Was he someone you trusted and confided in?
Yes. Through calls and stuff.
Let's talk about your wedding day with Derek. Did he cry?
Objection, relevance.
Sustain.
Does Derek express love to you even to this day?
Objection, relevance.
Let's go to bias and motive.
Overruled.
Yes.
Counsel asked you a lot of questions about where Derek lives.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a child in common with Derek?
No.
Does Misty have a child in common with Derek?
Yes.
Is a baby a big responsibility?
Yes. Especially under a year old.
Is it important to you that Derek has time with that baby?
Very. Yes.
Is it important to you that Derek helped raise that baby?
Yes.
Thank you, Ms. Pedrin. I have no further questions for you.
Any recross?
All right, Ms. Pedrin, that's what you're going by now?
have been per year.
So you just testified on redirect that you would refer to Derek as your best friend in front of Josie. Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
That's not how you referred to Derek when you spoke to the police shortly after Alex's death. Is that correct?
I've told them that's how we joked around.
You didn't say that at any point on March 1st of 2023, did you?
I didn't think that it was relevant.
Rather, what you told the police about Derek was that he was violent and abusive. Is that correct?
Correct.
And that he treated Alex poorly. Is that correct?
I mean, yeah, that's what I said in the thing.
What? I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat that again?
It's what I said in the thing, but I don't recall.
And then suggested to Josie a few days before Alex's death that you could have your friends beat Derek up again. Is that correct?
That's what it says, yes.
That's what it says, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
Information about Derek's care of the child that he has with Misty, you're getting that from Derek, correct?
From both ends.
You're saying that Misty is communicating this to you as well?
Yes.
And for the record, Derek does not live with Misty either, does he?
No.
Now, with regard to your phone, you recall investigator Michael Valencia from the Sheriff's Department coming back to download some audio and video content that they weren't able to get.
Yeah.
And investigator Valencia was not able to get that content off of your phone. Is that correct?
Objection calls for speculation.
I don't even recall.
What she knows about that incident, about it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. It's speculation whether he did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you recall whether or not investigator Valencia said that he was able to get
That calls for hearsay.
do you recall whether or not investigator Valencia indicated they would come back and try again?
Same thing, hearsay.
Overruled.
Yeah.
I don't recall.
So you were asked by the state on redirect if Josie talked to Derek, or Josie talked to Alex like Derek did. Do you recall that question?
Say it again?
Do you recall the question of whether or not Josie talked to Alex like Derek did?
Correct.
Yes?
Yep.
And you never mentioned once Josie screaming at Alex, questioning whether or not he likes getting his fucking ass beat. Is that correct?
What do you mean?
You've never heard Josie say that, correct?
No, correct.
I want to talk about the hot sauce. You very clearly told the investigators on March 1st that this was described as a joke, correct?
Yes.
Similar to a parent saying, I'm going to wash your mouth out with soap if you keep sassing me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Correct.
You never implied anything other to the investigators when you spoke with them, did you?
I don't recall it.
You're familiar with the reason why Josie would occasionally need extra hydrocodone pills from her mother?
Say it again?
You're familiar with why Josie would occasionally get an extra hydrocodone pill or two from her mother?
Because she would finish hers?
Because she was being beaten up, Ms. Raines?
I don't get what you're asking.
You're aware that Derek was beating her, right?
I mean, I didn't put two and two together. I mean, she just finished hers.
And beatings can be painful, can they not?
I don't know. I've never been beaten.
You've never been beaten?
I mean, no.
You've never accused Antonio of domestic violence?
Objection's irrelevant.
Overruled.
You're saying that you've never told anybody that Antonio was physically violent with you during your relationship?
Yeah, he hit me in the face. That was it.
And that's not the definition of being beaten in your mind?
No.
All right. Your testimony here during that phone call was that there were at least two kids on that bed. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you're familiar that Brant and Araya commonly slept in the same bedroom or bed with Josie?
Yes.
And it wouldn't be uncommon for the kids to all be in Josie's bedroom together, would it?
Well, Alex slept on the couch and Brant and Raya slept with her.
At no point during your interview on March 1st did you tell the investigators that Alex was right next to Josie on the bed, correct?
I don't recall.
Well, this was a phone call, an audio phone call, correct?
Correct?
In other words, this isn't Zoom or FaceTime or anything where you can see where the kids were, correct?
Correct?
You have no idea which kids were in what sequence on the bed. Is that correct?
Correct.
Nothing further.
Any redirect?
Just briefly, you could hear how close Alex's voice was in that phone call with Josie, is that correct? With the
Yes.
defendant? Based on that, did you perceive Alex to be right next to the defendant?
Yes.
You said the defendant was excited about the date the next day, correct?
Correct?
If you had a date the next morning, would you want to be up till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning with a child?
Action relevance.
Oh, sustain.
She
No.
wanted Alex Xavier to go to sleep, is one of the last things you heard her say on that phone call, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Anything further?
Yes. Your impression is that Alex is somewhere on the same bed with Josie,
I mean, it sounded like he was right there by her.
and Josie had a king-size bed, as you understand it?
Yeah.
So some point in the 6 feet or so between the width of the king-size bed is where Alex would have been laying next to him.
I don't know how far apart the bed was from the couch.
Now, that's all I have. Thank you.
Okay, anything else?
No.
All right, thank you. May step down. Is she relieved from her subpoena?
Yes.
Judge, I maintain my subpoena on Ms. Raines and
Okay.
ask that she be prohibited from discussing the matter with others.
Okay. At this point, she remains on subpoena. Thank you. Let's take a break this morning. We'll go about 22 or whenever you're ready. Again, please don't talk about the case. We'll see you after the break.